Well, the cold weather is officially here, and that means we could get snowed on or get a lot of ice or anything at any moment in time. The best advice always, according to our good friends at PennDOT, is to be prepared. Today, I'm very pleased to welcome back to our studios again, Jean Perry, who is PennDOT's District Maintenance Manager for Highways for District 4, and Liz Fabri, who is the Safety Press Officer for PennDOT District 4. Liz, I'm going to start with you. This is a busy time of the year for PennDOT. I'm sure you guys had to be prepared for the worst, and hopefully it doesn't come along, but you have to be prepared. You want our viewers to be prepared as well, right? We all need to do the same thing.
So it's really important to keep in mind your safety tips when you're on the roads, especially because winter is now in the mix, as we saw some winter weather that's been occurring and will be continuing. We want to make sure that you're doing all the proper things as safe as you can on the roadways. So making sure you're alert, keeping the proper distance between vehicles, and if there is winter weather, snow plows. We do not want to see anybody passing that. Just being extra cautious. There's people from out of town, so having that extra space is what's going to prevent the accidents if you have to stop suddenly, quickly. We also are going to encourage you, if there is winter weather and if you're traveling out of town, to have an emergency kit in your car. So that'll be anything that's essential to you or your family. So that's batteries, blankets, non-perishables, medications if you need to take them at a certain time, pet items, baby items. It's really going to be customizable to you, but we encourage you to have that if there were to be any issues with your vehicle being disabled.
I know we tell people this each and every year, but it is so important. It literally can be life-saving, especially if you're stuck out there on the highway and you need medication or whatever. I mean, do you think people are getting the message, Liz?
We hope so, but we continue to see vehicles like our last winter storm. We saw several vehicles disabled on the interstate. So we just want you to be safe and be as prepared as you can if an emergency is to happen. So we do think there's more people using them, but I want to encourage everyone to have one in their vehicle. Can only help.
And as I said earlier, PennDOT needs to be prepared as well. Jean, I know you guys had to get ready for all of this. You have to make sure you have plenty of salt and everything else going on and the crew out there to do it. So are you ready no matter what Mother Nature throws at us?
Yes, Lisa, we're prepared for any event that Mother Nature. Every storm's different. We plan for winter during our summer months. We're getting our materials, we're working on our equipment. We're getting into our recruiting and retention of our temporary operators that we bring on for the winter. But yeah, we're ready for anything that Mother Nature throws at us.
Is it more difficult because we have more cars on the road and there's more roads to plow? So is your job getting more difficult, or do you have it down to a science?
We have it down to a science. We like to, we're very confident with that, but we like to pass along to our motorists. They're demanding more, higher speeds, more traffic volume. The biggest thing to remember with our motorists is that during winter storms, we'll have crews out treating our roadways around the clock, regardless of what type of precipitation we get. And the biggest thing to remember is that we keep our roads safe and passable. We do not have a bare road policy. They will not be free of snow and ice during any winter event. And motorists should always use caution, slow down, and give our operators ample space to do their jobs.
Absolutely. I mean, if everybody cooperates and works together, we'll have a safe winter driving season. Fingers crossed. And Liz, I guess information is key. We need to know what's going on. I know PennDOT's great at putting the information out there. Where's the best places for drivers, our viewers, to get the information they need so that before they head out, they know what what lies ahead?
Yeah, so you can subscribe to our email list. Our website will always have the up-to-date information, but the best source is pa511.com. That's going to be in live time, the restrictions, the closures. You can actually see where plows are on there. It's going to be your best resource because we really want you to plan ahead, take an alternate route. Don't be rushing in the weather. Give yourself extra time. If you have to go out, now we encourage you to stay home unless it's an absolute necessity to leave your home. But pa511.com is the best source. It's going to have the most up-to-date in live time information.
Absolutely true. I have that and I follow that faithfully. It does give you great information. When you can see those cameras and that and see what's going on, that is really a great tool to have when you're heading out. Listen, folks, anything else I didn't touch on? You gave us great advice. I know we give it to our viewers all the time, but a reminder never hurts, right?
For sure.
So my reminder would just be, we just really encourage everyone to make sure they're making smart choices, planning ahead, planning an alternate ride. We don't want to see anybody injured in any way.
Great advice as always. Thank you both so much for talking with us. This truly is valuable and life-saving information. So I hope you have a safe winter, and I hope all of our viewers do the same.